What is the true cost of eternal life? To hold power and status above all else, never fading youth and life. Yaksha, the first king of Yaksha clan, an all-powerful anomaly or just another tragedy in the story full of victims. The first time we meet Yaksha is the chapter 183 of season 3. It is the first chapter of the arc, The Other Side of the Story. Ran has traveled back in time and found himself at the start of the universe. He then runs into Yaksha, who is accompanied by Avatar. Ran disguises himself as a Rakshasa of the Yaksha clan, but Yaksha has already figured out that it is not true, as he says. No Rakshasa will walk in front of their own king, which reveals Yaksha's identity to Ran. This interaction establishes some key traits of Yaksha's personality. He is very perceptive, smart, and aware of his surroundings. Much to Ran's surprise, Yaksha is quite friendly, kind, and empathetic towards the humans. Yaksha realizes that his heart disappeared at the exact moment he met Ran. This is due to a law in the universe that says two of the same powerful things cannot exist at the same time. This law was originally meant to stop Kali from traveling back and forth in time to have multiple instances of herself. Yaksha, being as intelligent and wise as he is, he realizes that Ran would be in immediate danger as soon as people realize that Ran is in possession of Yaksha's heart. This is a fine reflection upon the personality of the King of Light in the universe. His personality traits shine just as bright as his powers do. Yaksha's existentialism is accompanied by introspection, which questions the nature of existence, loneliness, and isolation. He must pretend to be ignorant even though he has realized the truth of the situation of the current universe. Yaksha has long realized the conundrum that was placed upon the humans and the Suras. He questions the price of the power and the long life that was given to the Suras, and he questions what exactly is it that they gave up in the return. The irony is an all-powerful Sura King finding himself envious of the weaker humans who are easily corrupted and perish on their own. Yet as he talks about them, he sees them somehow superior to himself. Perhaps because they can experience time different to Asura and change at a faster pace. This is a fascinating dynamic that brings Yaksha and Ran together, as Yaksha teaches, nurtures, and protects Ran all throughout their stay together. Ran is in possession of Yaksha's heart, yet Yaksha does not go after Ran to retrieve his own heart, but realizes the circumstances that have been placed upon them and tries to help Ran in mastering the power of the heart that belongs to himself in the first place. This further highlights his sacrifices and the kind-hearted nature of the Sura King. It is actually heartbreaking how he in the end meets his end. This same kind-hearted nature is used against him, and subsequently he falls at the hands of Ashura. These circumstances were perhaps made by Vishnu. As Suri talks about in the Weight of Time arc, telling Ran that no matter how powerful a Nastika is, once caught in the web of Vishnu's making, they have absolutely no chance of survival. Maybe Vishnu ran for Yaksha to die, so Ran could have his heart. Suri also hints that Vishnu will go throughout time and make corrections to ensure Ran and Maruna's return to the current universe, as he has high hopes for that future and they both have a vital role to play in it. In the end, Yaksha sacrificed himself for the humans he loved and cared for, and in a tragic way, his bones and his fur found on Villar were weaponized by the same humans to subjugate and oppress the house of his own race. A real tragedy in the story of Victor. If you stay to the end of the video, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. It is totally free and really helps me out with the algorithm.